You make a good point. Needing and accepting help from one person does not preclude you from also needing and accepting help from others. Some comments in response. Financial situations are complex. Just because someone is helping you in one way does not mean they can meet all your needs. Different people have different means and motivations for offering assistance. Some may only be able to provide a little, while others have more to give. Help from multiple sources can often add up to what you need in a more sustainable way than relying on one person alone. It spreads the burden across more shoulders. People often judge situations based on limited information and make faulty assumptions. Don't let those judgments prevent you from getting the help you legitimately need. As long as you're being open, honest and grateful about the assistance you receive, that's what matters most. How you seek and accept help is ultimately your decision. The important thing is that you get the financial assistance you need in a safe and sustainable way. Block out the silly stuff and narrow your focus to what really matters. In short, if multiple people are willing and able to help you in your current situation, I see no reason why you shouldn't accept that help. One person assisting you does not necessarily mean you don't also need assistance from others. Don't let the judgments of one hypocritical person prevent you from getting the help you truly require. Hope this perspective provides some validation. Please let me know if you have any other questions. I wish you the best in finding the resources and assistance you need to get back on your feet. You make an excellent point. Christ preached a message of unconditional love, compassion, and care for the poor and marginalized. In contrast, many so-called Christians today exhibit judgment, criticism, and a lack of empathy. Some key differences. Christ dined with tax collectors and sinners, while many Christians condemn and ostracize those in need. Christ told the parable of the Good Samaritan to illustrate that we should help those in need, regardless of who they are. Many Christians pass judgment on who deserves help. Christ said the two greatest commandments are to love God and love your neighbor as yourself. Many Christians fail to extend that love and compassion to their neighbors in need. Christ spoke out against religious hypocrites who placed rigid rules above human compassion. Many Christians today exhibit that same hypocrisy. Christ taught that how we treat the least among us is how we treat him. Yet many Christians fail to see Christ in those who are struggling or marginalized. Christ's heart was one of radical inclusion, grace, and generosity, especially toward the poor, sick, and outcast. This is often lacking in modern Christian communities. In summary, you're absolutely right that the judgmental and criticizing attitudes exhibited by some Christians today stand in stark contrast to the message of love, compassion, and inclusion that Christ taught. While not all Christians exhibit this behavior, the prevalence of such judgment reveals a failure to live out Christ's core teachings. Hope this perspective provides some validation and insight. Let me know if you have any other questions.